for sale?
What? Never.
Yeah! Your loss. You change your mind.
Uh-huh.
You never know what you'll... Fine. Cute kid. Is it for sale? Hey!
cutting through your gear and dropping anything you don't need.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Message to Robert Cooper. Bobby, we discussed this. You hooking up with your stepsister is your own friggin' business.
Sweet.
But you talk in your sleep. Clint has the command here, and that's just how it is. If you keep running your mouth off, he's gonna make an example of you to show that he's...
Thank you for bringing us back our little boy, and saving us from that man.
Thank Billy. I told him.
The bombs didn't kill us. Please, take this.
Can't go outside and play. Oh, my mom's dead. It's almost like being back in that fridge. I never thought I would see my mom and dad again. Thanks.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Well, hello.
Where did I put that?
Hey there.
Yes.
Yes. Huh?
Anything useful?
Got company.
Describe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
How have things been over there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been... Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that...
What about those feral ghouls?
With a vertibird at our disposal... Anyway, I know you don't have time. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll... After that, you should probably head back to Proctor...
I hope this plan works.
Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep it... If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside. Good luck, Knight.
Don't despair.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs.
The children of Atom have...
Right? Trust me, I'm on your side.
Atom has no need. When he returns to us, these...
Sure.
That is why they...
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
All this seems a little over the top.
Spoken as one who does not understand. In time, it will make sense.
I want to spread his glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Excuse me.
May Atom guide you, sister. May Atom guide you,
Ma'am.
sister. May Atom guide you, sister.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Now that this... I'll meet you aboard the Fridwin as soon as these bombs are counted, tested, and loaded. You need to get back to the airport right away, Knight. I'll keep an eye on things.
top of a building downtown. Reports from the area suggest it'd be a good idea to avoid it. Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith with Uranium Rock. If you're from out of town, be sure and visit Diamond City. It's safe, it's secure, and full of quality establishments like this. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Ella knows not every day can be perfect. Here's into each life some rain must fall. Smith, everyone. Yet another bit of news from the world outside Diamond City. Folks, I'm going to tell you a little story about a boy named Billy. Now, Billy lives here in the Commonwealth and wasn't spared the harsh realities of that life any more than the rest of us. He found himself separated from his family, but then he managed to run into the Vault Dweller. I'm happy to report that with the Vault Dweller's help, Billy was reunited with his family. Stories with happy endings don't come along all too often, so I hope this one put a smile on your face. I know it did for me. Keep it tuned here, folks, to Diamond City Radio. This one is Danny Kaye, singing about civilization.
Hey, you ready to help out?
Sure.
There's something I need to ask you. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy Massacre?
Your group came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
I know how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minute.
That means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that.
What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us in Concord. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Can you explain what the Minutemen are all about?
We're citizen soldiers. The people of the Commonwealth banding together to protect ourselves and decide our own future. That was the original idea, and it was a good one. The Minutemen fell apart because our leaders forgot what we were supposed to stand for. I think you're the one who can bring the Minutemen back and bring the whole
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
So, if I'm a general, where's my army?
You're looking at it, I'm afraid. But I wasn't joking when I called you that. The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is, now it's your job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. If you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
You willing to do some work?
What kind of help do you need?
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been...
I'd be glad to help.
Okay. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads.
Right.
There's a workbench over there you can use.
Sure. Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep, what we need now is a...
I'm on it. Clean water?
Great. I feel better already. knowing we have a reliable supply. I hope you don't mind me. If we're gonna...
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Sturgis.
This place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go of this. Trouble is, the more we establish, what we need is to get some defenses set up.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure.
Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
Imaginations are running wild. Wackiest version I've heard
Yeah,
so far is
a home for you, maybe.
Give it some time. It's your home, too. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door, windows, too. Some of the walls actually come...
I just need to trade gear with you.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about
Anyone
bullet
else
holes.
out there knows what that thing does. You come see your old friend Travis Lonely Miles. I'll keep you up to date, as always. Based on this next song, I think it's safe to say that Betty Hutton had some complicated feelings about men. Here she is.
you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
I hope it works.
Well, I've tested it in the lab, but there's nothing. As for myself, maybe I'll finally travel to the Southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert. I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
Wynonie Harris, folks. Let's hope his grandma got the help she needed. Here's a strange state of affairs for you, folks. Some or all of you may have heard of that old Parsons Asylum to the northeast. You may also have known to stay away from it. I guess no one told a group of raiders about that because word is they attacked it recently. You'd think that might mean the place is overflowing with raiders right now. But you'd be wrong. It's empty. Abandoned. Now, you could assume they got what they wanted and bolted. But given how creepy that place was, you can't help but wonder if something else happened. We may never know for sure. And you know what? That's okay with me. Here's the 5 stars with Atom Bomb Baby.
Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Liberty Prime, back online.
All right, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime, Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
It'll do, I suppose.
Well, that's gratitude for you. Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Maxson said he needed to... And thank you.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Can't believe that Dr. Lee's returned to the Brotherhood. I thought she was a traitor. I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot, and it leaves that memorable...
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxson. I had enough of lions.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I like how you're asking me that.
And I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
Unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you Warren Smith with your radio.
Something wrong, Knight.
Had he told me, it would have been my duty to report it immediately.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
With pleasure. I'll make him pay for lying to us.
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
I have orders from Elder Maxon, Captain.
And those are your top priority. But you take... I'm aware of your search for the missing recon team. I want that result.
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. There were no survivors.
Good soldiers, all. Even Brandis?
Paladin Brandis survived, but he was out of his mind. I killed him. I had no choice.
After all that. Damn it.
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction. This was no easy mission, Knight. Now, I have a more pressing matter. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
You're worried about petty theft?
It's hardly petty. More than 20 crates. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Is there anything else I should know?
Gavel will fill you in on the details. But from my perspective, the strangest thing is what was stolen. Rations. Only rations. I don't know what to make of it, but it is curious.
Any other advice, Captain?
Follow every lead. Look for anything suspicious, but understand, treason is a serious charge. If someone in the Brotherhood is responsible for this, I need proof before I can act.
Do I need to keep my investigation a secret?
It's too late for that. Rumors have already begun to spread. Sergeant Gavel and his team will be expecting you. But that only makes your task more difficult. Whoever is doing this will have had time to prepare.
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See them.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Danse under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth.
Right.
I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports. I assume your outburst was a reference to...
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down.
Hope you enjoyed that last number.
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Haylen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Haylen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to...
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders. Ma'am?
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Proctor Quinlan.
Well, if it isn't the woman who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now, did you have documents for me?
Sure. I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. I'll put them to use right away. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully.
Scribe Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
You'd have me disobey orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Am I really asking that much? Just talk to him. Find out what's going on inside his head. Then weigh your options. If you still think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of Steel, you do what you have to do. But if you see a glimmer of mercy or humanity behind his eyes, I beg you, let him run. Before the Prydwen showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay
Proctor Tegan.
With Liberty Prime back in action, this war's as good as won. Now, what can I do for you?
I'll take a look.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Greetings, Knight.
Proctor.
Can I help you with anything?
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I am...
Mm-hmm. Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves.
Sure.
We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian.
Any means necessary? You're giving...
You said it. Like they say, if you aren't with it, think you can handle it?
I'm in.
Good. You'll find the farm on your map. And don't forget...
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
It's about time we resupplied the Prydwen, too. Well...
I'm looking for some firepower.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some wonderful businesses here in town. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Cole Porter, folks. You know him, you love him. And I guarantee this song's gonna get stuck in your heads. It's anything goes.
if I'm late for muster one more time.
With the Prydwen in town, the Institute doesn't have a chance.
Lancer Captain
Excuse me.
Kells is one of the
I used
finest
to be a
officers
field
I've
scribe.
ever had the pleasure of serving under.
Deathclaw snapping my femur like a twig put an end to that. There are days I miss being out in the field, usually during lunches. Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve.
Hey there.
Mess is self-service, sister. You take what you need.
Proctor Quinlan tells me you're responsible for restoring Liberty Prime. So...
Any news out there, Doctor?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured taking up my time. Now, if you need treatment, let me know.
What's new, Doc?
Nothing that would interest you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, to fix... Are you feeling well, soldier? Hello?
No. We're done.
All right. You watch your...
Right.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Ad Victorium, Knight. Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferrets.
Bless her heart. With Skeeter Dale. Ah! Reports suggest a chem deal gone bad, outside Diamond City. Details are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened is pretty violent. If we're able to verify any further details of this story, we'll pass them on to you listeners. Just another day in the Commonwealth, huh, folks? Up next, Frankie Carl and Marjorie Hughes share their hope for one more tomorrow.
Weapons free.
Going down.
Not much in the way of technology down here, is there? I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself. I know this is tough, but don't ignore me.
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I should have stayed on the Prydwen. Like I said, I need to.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep... Why would you do that for me?
What do you mean, risk my life?
If Maxon learns that you've disobeyed a direct... Why would you risk that for me?
Hope you enjoyed that one. Warren Smith.
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
Well then, I'm sorry to I don't wish to debate this. You've sworn an oath to destroy the... Consider this your greatest test, Knight. Do you have what...
If you're from out of town, be sure to visit Diamond
What the
City.
hell are you waiting for?
It's safe, it's secure, and full of quality
You're willing to die for Maxon?
Whether I agree with Maxon or not, the Brotherhood has to remain firm and united. If I begin questioning orders, who's to say others won't do the same? I refuse to be responsible for that. Don't let your feelings about me. This decision is bigger than both of us. We must stay on mission.
Blah,
Now,
blah, blah.
do it.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that if you refuse to follow Max, I can't...
I can't do it, Danse. It's not right.
I can't believe you'd risk... What's changed your mind?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
That's it.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
I refuse because your orders...
How dare you? Dance isn't a man. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. Flesh is flesh. By attempting to play God.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name.
You're the physical embodiment of what... Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the waste.
Right.
Millions. Perhaps even they called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook this lapse in judgment. The fact that Dance's true nature was hidden from you isn't your fault. Now make your decision, or I will. I don't appreciate being ignored, Knight. I don't appreciate being ignored, Knight. I don't appreciate being ignored, Knight.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Dance alive.
You value this machine's life that much. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Now here's the latest from the Commonwealth. Reports suggest a chem deal gone bad.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
But it sounds like whatever happened, it was pretty violent. If we're able to verify any further details of this story, we'll
So what are you going to do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my... Besides, now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Haylen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Synths are replacing human.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand? I don't have time for this, soldier. Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite his quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected. I trust you won't disappoint. In any event, while the finishing touches, report to him immediately for your Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat, the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hit them before they hit us. I like it.
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you. Now, before you depart...
Our sources tell us they're calling it They use the... If you could use this holotape, I'm certain we could...
Anything useful you can tell me about?
We have very little. Its primary function is supposed... Right. I have no idea. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan...
I think that should be sufficient. When you're ready, proceed. They'll provide demolition support. Ad Victoriam.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Your promotion was well-deserved, Paladin.
Thought I saw something.
What? Aha! Found you!
It's over.